some of the things that we all know that we should be doing more of or continue doing what we are doing if it's enough. But it's really critical for women when we're looking at these cardiovascular issues. Continuous movement. What does that mean? Continuous movement. It's been found that small amounts of movement every 5 minutes or small amounts of exercise every 5 minutes, and I'm talking like 15 seconds worth, is more effective than several minutes every hour, which is more effective than an hour once a day. So small movement, keep your blood moving. It's great. Go work with weights for an hour, for half an hour, and you'll get great benefit. However, you'll get even more benefit if you just run up and down your stairs during a commercial on TV. And they found that greater than 20 minutes of moderate to high intense exercise, at least 3 to 5 days per week, seem to be ideal on top of the continuous movement. Plant-based Mediterranean diet. I'm not a vegan, I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat much meat. So limit sugar, get lots and lots of diverse fruits and vegetables. Go outside your comfort zone. Go online and look at different vegetable dishes and things that you've never thought of before. Lean protein. I'm not so concerned with lean, but minimal protein, I'll say, by meat protein. And of course, manage portion size. And then stress management. This is the biggie. Commit to a plan. What's your plan? So if I ask someone, so how's your stress management? And they go, okay. And I go, what's your plan? If they can't tell me, they're full of crap. If you don't plan, you plan to fail, is the old saying. So you need a plan. What are you going to do? Practice deep breathing and meditation. Get really good sleep. It's right at the top of the list. And take at least 1 10-minute walk a day. Environmental factors. Avoid harsh cleaners and detergents. There are lots of sites looking at how using some combination of vinegar, baking soda, not together, and some other common household safe chemicals, you can do a better job cleaning than with the really expensive, harsh chemicals. Practice good dental hygiene. Dental problems may be the number 2 source behind stress of illness. Choose organic food whenever possible. Yeah, it costs more. Don't eat as much. Eat 3/4 as much organic food. The price will be about the same, and you'll be way ahead in terms of doctor bills. I use a HEPA filter at home. We are polluted. Our air is polluted. So just kind of don't pretend it isn't. Omega-3 fatty acids. I prefer krill oil. Krill can be taken in much smaller doses to get the benefit than does fish oil. It is absorbed better. It's absorbed directly into some of the brain tissues. So it's my favorite, but fish oil is fine too. It's also a primary nutrient and protective factor for the eyes. It has several components that are very powerful for the eyes. Bergamot, good old bergamot, remember? Reduces cholesterol levels. We have supplements to lower cholesterol levels that are primarily different forms of bergamot. And it helps the entire cholesterol profile. Low density lipoprotein, high density lipoprotein, floating blood fats called triglycerides. It also reduces fat accumulation on the liver and helps clear fat from the body. Coenzyme Q10, one of my all-time favorites. I use this to control the pain from my arthritis. And if I take my coenzyme Q10 regularly, my pain is probably 10% of what it is if I don't remember to take my CoQ10. I do it at higher doses. Generally, you look at 50 to 100 milligrams is the recommendation for basic cardiovascular health. I do 1,000 to 1,500 to eliminate pain. And I've seen no studies that show that that's dangerous. But if you're just taking it as kind of a background supplement, I would say do about 100 milligrams. Fucoidan. I've done a couple of podcasts here on fucoidan. I'm not sure if that's the proper pronunciation. I've heard it pronounced several different ways. And this is found in wild brown seaweed. Most of the seaweeds have really beneficial qualities, but the wild brown seaweed, which is rich in fucoidan, is really special. It helps preserve, protect, and regenerate that protective layer, the glycocalyx. This is the number 1 thing that we use to preserve, protect, and regenerate the glycocalyx. And also, it will then, because it's doing that, lower blood pressure and cholesterol. Has